A lot of people consider themselves either mouse people or keyboard shortcut people. I tend to be a little bit of both, but I lean toward the keyboard shortcuts. Why? Because they're faster for me, and it keeps me fast and it keeps me more accurate. So if you consider that each time you take your hand off the keyboard, place it on the mouse, navigate to a place on the screen, refocus your eyes on the screen, your hands back on the keyboard, you're losing about a second every time you grab the mouse. Multiply that the number of times you use a mouse during the day, add it all up, you're really losing about 15 to 18 days a year. Now, I don't know about you, but I could certainly use another 15 to 18 days a year. So, time to learn keyboard shortcuts. The best way to learn keyboard shortcuts is not with a big list. Every time I teach, somebody asks me, do you have a list of all the shortcuts? And the answer is, yeah, I can get you a list of all the shortcuts, but that's not really how you're going to learn them. Most of us learn shortcuts 3 or 4 at a time, and really when we need to have the skill. So, when you find 3 or 4 shortcuts that you think are interesting, grab a marker and a sticky note. Write those shortcuts down on the sticky note, stick them on your monitor, and use them for about 7 days. After a while, you'll notice that you're not reading the sticky note anymore. You're simply using those shortcuts in your work. But your eyes are scanning them every time it sees them on the monitor, so it is kind of finding a place in your brain to live. Then get another 3 or 4 shortcuts and put those up on the monitor and learn those. So most of us are either 3 people or 4 people, and by that I mean some of us can remember 3 things without writing them down, and some people can remember whole 4 things without writing them down. I'm a 3 person, which means in my house, when I say, hey, I'm going to the store, and someone hollers out, can you get bread? No problem. I got bread on my list, I got milk on my list. And then somebody hollers out, can you get butter? No problem. Bread, milk, butter, got it. And then somebody else yells out, can you pick up some bologna? I'm done. I got to get a pen and write it down. So if you can remember 4 things in a row without having to grab a pen, write down 4 shortcuts on your Post-it. If you can remember 3 things, write down 3, and you're going to be a shortcut Sharpie in no time.